Grand Rising, beautiful souls. Divine here. Enjoy the day. I am so grateful, and I can't express how many ways. Today's video is about meditation reflection. Did I break it? It got caught. Oh snap. Okay then. I can fix it. It'll just take a tool. Anyway, I was caught under my bathing suit. It was always a delicate chain. And I need the strong ones like this one, the rib chain. Anyway, I'll go off on the tangent. Oh, I didn't set the phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, let me see if it'll let me do it while you're there. So hopefully we'll have no phone call interruptions this video. That would be nice. Yes. So today's meditation reflection, Dr. Joe Dispenza, it was the 15-minute guided morning meditation. I'll put the link down below. I am way behind on all my videos, so I'm going to post this one today. Today is 11:48 a.m. and it is Thursday, May 16th. So we're going to do a little compilation with this video since I haven't been posting for a while and I want to get everyone kind of updated. So I am in Miami, beautiful, gorgeous Miami. I came in my car to do the meditation because my son was still sleeping upstairs. I rented a place for us to stay for the week. I missed him. I missed just seeing his beautiful face. So it's been very enjoyable. Today is our last day. I take him back tonight and I check out of the hotel tomorrow. Getting ready to go to the pool. We were there yesterday. It's a very chlorinated pool, but I'm going there for the sun. I wanted to do the swim. So many things, so many things. I can't believe this week is already over. It just flew by so fast. You know, because I wanted to have my mom here with us, and she hasn't been ready to come over, so hopefully I'll get to pick her up this afternoon. That's about my personals. Now back to meditation reflection. So this particular video is a 15-minute video, and I love it because it, if you really just like sink in with it, I felt so many ebbs and flows of emotions. Like I kept thinking about my second husband, and not so much that I missed him. I was thinking about how much I love him. Still, yes, of course. That's part of the whole process, you know. You know, and just sending him love and receiving love. And I could feel my heart starting to pound a little bit faster. And that reminded me of him, because his heart would always pound a little bit faster. But those are memories of the past, enjoyable memories. So I like to cherish them. They feel good when I think about them. I like to think fondly of others, no matter how things part ways. As I feel that if we hold on to any negative thought, especially towards feelings of others, it's like an unhealed mirror of ourselves. Like if I was to hold any anger to anyone, that means I would be partially angry with myself. And I am not angry with myself. I'm very happy with myself and where my life is. So I don't feel any anger towards anyone. I might feel a little emptiness or a little bit of loneliness or a little bit of sadness that our relationship had to end. But I'm not in, it's hard not to use but. No, a better word. So now that I've learned to detach myself from the painful part of the emotion on how different relationships ended, and I look towards the new relationships that are coming into my life daily, like sometimes hourly, as long as they're as short as they might be. It's very interesting. It brings back a new sense of life and joy that I hadn't been allowing myself to feel for a while, and didn't quite realize that until after I started doing deeper reflections and learning how to love my husband all over again, even though we're no longer together. I know, right? Like, you want to love someone you're not with? Yes. I want to be able to love everyone. I still love my sisters, even though they're having a difficult time with understanding my point of view in things. And, you know, facts lay things out certain ways. The timeline is written in certain ways. However I feel about it, however either one of them feels about it, the timeline is still written the way it's written. Our reflections of the timelines will vary, because everybody's reflections of a timeline will vary. My most common example I give is you could be giving a lecture to 1,000 people, and they might have similar comprehensions. They are not ever going to feel the exact same way about what that person said on stage. And I guarantee you will have 1,000 different viewpoints and opinions, publicly and privately, about what they saw and heard and felt from the lecture. So that's what I use as an example. No one person feels what another person feels, because they stay in their own emotions. Now, evolving from that is the process that I am working towards at this time. What I mean by that, simply, and might be a controversial word for you, I don't know. But one of the things that I think I am working to strive for this year is telepathy. Whether it's with plants or animals or people. I am going to work on my telepathic responses. And I'm using telepathy as a broad term because we can emotionally and energetically feel empathically. Being an empath is part of being telepathic. It's just fine-tuning it one way or another, because everyone's empathic, so it's not really one word to claim over another. And when one does try to claim a particular word over another, that's when they're creating their individuality. Individuality is where ego comes from. I haven't really talked about these things so much in my videos yet, but it will be more common and more apparent. It's funny, I'm looking at my face and I can see, because I used my red light on this one side a little more yesterday than I did on this side. So like this side looks like a sharper line. I know, I just started using it. I'm so excited. So, as what I said, today is May 16th. So let's see what my lines look like by June 16th. We'll have to check the date on that one, whatever video it is. I'm sure I'll talk about it because now it's in my head. Yeah. So many things, so many manifestations have just been flowing into fruition that I am beyond grateful to be able to spend this time with my son in the hotel and be able to relax and slow down. I haven't really done most of my routine stuff because some of it makes him uncomfortable. He's not as connected with spirit, or I should say, he doesn't recognize his connection to spirit as much as I do at this time. He chooses not to. We all have our own free will. So I honor that and I allow him to have that. And we just kind of flow together the best way it works. And I will, you know, break down and watch TV with him sometimes. We kind of just watch continuous shows I watched as a kid, so I can kind of like, it's like it does a weird memory recall sometimes. It's interesting. And then sometimes I can just let it flow and it'd be like, oh yeah, people in life are like that. Yes, they are actually like that. Because I don't really associate with many people, so my social connection with others and how people talk and think and react is generally very different. And a lot of people get confused by the way I say some things, and some people get very excited and some people get very angry. But that is their choice. That is the way they decide to live their lives. That is no reflection of me. That is a part of me that they're not ready to see, or a part of me that they've been dying to touch. So, you know, it comes in different ways. That's why I say the different ebbs and flows and stuff. And I find it fascinating, truly, truly fascinating. And yes, sometimes their responses will trigger my emotions, and then I'll learn to process them in a new way, which I find more and more exciting every time it happens, because it happens less frequently, you know, or I should say, not as long as it used to. So when it happens now and I recognize it, it's like, oh, okay, I can see that. Let's not let that go to red. Let's bring it back to yellow and turn it to green. Okay, we can do this. This is cool. You know, and saying that, you know, red, yellow, green, and then those being like red, yellow, green. So red is your root chakra, yellow is your solar plexus, and green is your heart. And then also like those are like rasta colors, or colors of earth, you know, and life and creations. It's very interesting that they turned our lights, street lights, into that, because we already had a connection with those three colors. So they took that connection that we had with those three colors and utilized it into lights. I know that sounds funny, strange. Maybe you never thought of that before. But yeah, it's a perfect example how they take something that we use as a daily thing for a personal reflection into a routine, mundane thing. Do you get that? Kind of, maybe? We'll get back onto it some more later. But these are the kinds of thoughts that will go through my mind, even in a 15-minute meditation. And it's like a light release and setting of joy to know that I can acknowledge them on a deeper level than just the level that it used to be. Like, you know, because how many people would stop at red flags? How many times would I stop at a red flag? Meh. You know? And now I can start to see them, step back, and then alchemize it into green. You know, and I can turn it to yellow and slowly step away and see the bigger picture. And I find I'm so grateful for that. So grateful, so happy, so feel so blessed. Like, for example, you know, all these manifestations that keep coming to fruition. Like, before I left Virginia to get ready to work the next show that I went to, which was Soulfest. Yeah, that was an interesting show for sure. And the process of going down there and everything, and the visits and stuff, and then the music, and actually being able to see the bands that I wanted to see and not get overworked, not have my body be pushed to the edge, because I used to do that. When I first started working festivals, I would like push myself to like put 2 weeks worth of hours in a weekend. It was crazy. So I really got to enjoy the bands this time. One of them was Ellis Dream, and I didn't know when I was asked to work this festival that it was the foundation of the festival. So I was like beyond blissed when I found that out. And then with Close Z and everything, and then what they do together is just mind-blowing. I mean, truly. And then all the other bands like Getty, 2 Feet. There were so many, you know, Of the Trees. Oh yeah, there were so many. My mind, like, I could just go on. And you might be like, who? What? Look them up. And start with LS Dream, you know. They really helped me go deeper into meditation. It's a different type of meditation than Dr. Joe Dispenza, because Dr. Joe Dispenza, you know, talks through the meditation, where they like sing it through, and yeah. And when you go to a concert and you have them talking to you, and you're all in the group, and you're in the group energy and the group meditation, because the morning group meditation that we did together, it was amazing. I mean, there were thousands of people there, and we were all just lying down on our yoga mats, freaking all over the place. Some of us were underneath the tent, so we were shaded, and some of us were in straight sun. But we had like, I want to say at least 30 minutes, maybe an hour of just being there and feeling it and being in the music, just like taking it in and letting it flow through us. And then, you know, being able to say hi and hug your neighbor. If so, if not, it's up to you. It's all your choice. Everybody's just there to love and enjoy. And it was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful festival. I'm super excited to go to another one. I don't know if they'll have it in the same location. Hopefully not. Hopefully so. The place was beautiful, but the locals didn't want our type of people there. So it was an interesting festival. There was some events that occurred that don't normally occur at when I go to festivals. Like, there's things that happen at every festival, don't get me wrong, but the things that happened at this festival were unusual, to say the least, and a little bit disruptive. But I was never personally involved in any of the situations, so I'm not there to talk about them. I'm only to talk about the experiences that I had when I was there. And I had a great time. I was able to bond with a lot of friends, and I made so many new friends. Like, friends that I wouldn't think they would even want to talk to me, friends became good friends, and got a lot closer with friends that I hadn't been able to hang out with for a long time. So that was very exciting. I love that. Really, going to festivals bonds you with people in certain ways that you won't bond with anyone else outside of a festival, because there's a certain sense of freedom and emotional connection that comes in a festival, because you're all aware of the different crazy, chaotic things that can go on. You know, it's kind of like, it doesn't get as crazy as like the movie Hungover, but it can if you go that route. I don't tend to do that. I'm kind of like, you know, enjoying and chilling, because I tend to be very sensitive. You know, if I'm around someone that's feeling a certain emotion, I'll feel their emotion pretty quickly. So, and then coming back to center to my emotion, you know, takes a little time sometimes, and I'm okay with that. You know, I've been working with that, and I'm really starting to learn to enjoy feeling other people's emotions and recognizing that they're not mine to hold on to, they're not mine to claim. They're just theirs for me to reflect on and process with, to see if I have any connection to those emotions, and if I do, it helps me release them. And I've been enjoying living life this way. I mean, some people are like so angry with me because it's interesting how sometimes the attachments that we have, and don't get me wrong, I was like beyond attached to my husband. He was everything to me. He was my life, just like my son, and my baby sister. And like, when I had to let go of those attachments this round, it brought me a whole new perspective on me and what I want and what I need in life, for my journey and how I want to grow, what I want to do. And it's like sometimes, and I do more check-ins with the universe now. Like, universe, should I do this or should I do that? What feels right? And then I might take a nap and then wake up and say, okay, we're going to try it this way, because that's how I felt when I woke up. And if it flows good, I'll say, universe, this is right? We're happy, we're good with this, and it keeps flowing good, then we'll keep going with it. And then I'll check in and say, universe, how are we doing with this? There's some struggles in this. I feel the hesitation. Well, it's up to that person. If they follow through, I will follow through, because I enjoy completing commitments. If they don't follow through, then I will walk away real quick, because I do not enjoy cleaning up messes. Messes are not my messes. Messes are their choices. And that's kind of how I have to look at things at this point, because it's not my responsibility to do everything for everyone. It's my responsibility to do for me, to be an example of what I feel is proper for my life. Everyone has a way of thinking about that. I'm not fully explaining it perfectly for myself right now. I'm not getting my tingles. So I know I still need to work on the presentation of understanding what I'm expressing at this time and moment. And that's why I love being able to do these meditations, because it takes me into those zones to where I can like think thoughts and let thoughts flow in and flow out, so I can see what resonates better inside me, what brings me up and what brings me down. You know, thinking about cotton candy, I get conflicted with it because I don't want cavities in my teeth. I know I have some, and I don't need them to be more progressed. But the color of cotton candy, it's so pretty and pink and fluffy like a cloud. So I change it to, instead of being this sticky gooey candy, to this pink fluffy cloud. And then I can just think of happy cotton candy in the sky, not in my mouth. You know, changing the reflection on it, just tweaking it that way. You know, I can be happy when I think about it, or if I smell it walking by. You know, it's just like, I'm still working on popcorn, because a lot of times people pop popcorn with butter. It makes me sad because then I can't eat it. And it's my choice not to eat buttered flavored. And that's the thing, is a lot of times butter flavoring is a chemical flavoring. And no matter if I'm vegan or not, chemical products bother me more. And alternative cheese, if you read the ingredients, is usually like potato starch or something. So it's not strange chemical stuff. It's just altered food to taste like something else. And we do that all the time in culinary cooking. So, you know, we turn potatoes into dessert all the time. So why can't we turn it into cheese? I think it's funny, but that's what we do, right? And yeah, I am going to start a series of videos about, excuse me, being vegan and how it's affected my life. Because it's been about going on 3 years now, I believe, maybe 2.5. 2.5 is going on 3. What am I saying? Yeah, because I know it's been over 2 years for sure. I live so much in the moment, and I haven't been in my recent time writing things out on a calendar. I've just been experiencing, going. Sometimes when I do that and I slow down, I'm like, okay, let me organize stuff. Like when I put my friend's phone number in, I actually put their address in. And then I was thinking to myself, oh, I should organize my phone and do that with everyone. And then I'm thinking, oh, that'll take hours, if not days. And then I'll be like, I'll never get it done because I get too distracted scrolling on my phone. I do. I admit it. So I don't want to make that a goal in life, because that'll just agitate me, because it'll take forever to go. A better goal for me would be clean out my car and get it ready for the next trip. That is a necessary goal for me. Might not be for someone else because they don't go on a lot of trips like I do. They don't live in their car like I do. Checking out of the hotel tomorrow. So after that, you know, I'll be back on the road. I need to go to my storage unit that I have down in Miami, go through the stuff that I have there, start getting rid of some of it so I can close out that storage unit before the end of this month. don't need that extra bill anymore. That's where my priority is in life at this time. Simple little things. And once that goal is achieved, get all the little things done, then my big goal is to drive, yes, from Miami or Virginia or North Carolina, wherever I am, to Arizona, Texas, and California. Texas is in the middle, so I have to stop there. Oh, but I'll be there for a while because I have many cities to visit. I can't wait. I have made it a goal this year to get to Austin, Texas. I have family down there and they've been wanting to see me, so. And I have friends in Dallas, Texas, so it'll be nice to have that nice in-between, because when I go to Arizona, I don't really know anybody, so I'll be going there kind of semi-cold and just like learning the experience, finding a place to stay, and getting settled in. I plan on camping out in the desert for at least 2 weeks. I wanted to do that on my cross-country road trip 2 summers ago, but I was gone for a month and a half. This time, I'm going to be gone for a couple seasons. Because once I'm over there, I am going to go all the way. Yeah. I might even get all the way up to Oregon. We'll see. I have family there too. So it'll be a nice go-between. Because I have a couple of friends in California. I've been starting to make friends in Cali. But I don't have like close-knit people that I've known for a while. And so I'll be going there warm, I guess you could say. Because completely cold is knowing no one, never talking to anyone in that state. Semi-cold is talking to a couple people but not knowing them. And then warm is, you know, knowing the people I'm talking to but never really met them. Yeah. Hot city is where Miami. I grew up here. So, like, yeah. I feel like too many people know me here sometimes, because, like, yeah, I'll come in town and, like, I'll get messages from people and I'll be like, I only have so much time, I can't, you know, I don't want to stay in Miami. I'm here for my son, I'm here for my mom, and hope I can see a couple friends in between. But yeah, it's an interesting journey. I'm excited to get back up north so I can pack up my room in Virginia and then stay in Raleigh for a little bit so I can organize my storage unit, do a proper inventory, and get ready for my cross-country road trip. I have a lot to do, and I am putting down my deadline date that I am leaving for Arizona will be by July 17th. So that gives me about 2 months. I have anywhere from 1 to 5 shows to do in between that time. So there'll be a bit of finagling. Probably still do some acting, possibly working on some music videos. So I'm really getting into some new concepts, and I want to express them in a different way than I've expressed myself before. So yeah, I'm definitely doing different things, even though sometimes they feel too close to what I've done. They're still different. Like, I've done modeling, I've done acting, and now I want to get into music and see where that goes. It's going to be different. Writing my own lyrics will take time. I'm not sure if I could sing someone else's lyrics. Like, I can sing with a song, but my voice isn't trained to sing like everybody else. It comes out, sometimes it comes out in different dialects, and that'll be part of my songs. So I want to just be as genuine as I can with only my original, what I'm trying to get out. Because the music is for me to heal my throat chakra. It's been one of my most difficult chakras to work through. And my project right now, I'm still in the heart chakra because I haven't done the paintings yet, and then I'll move to the throat. But I'm probably going to throw a couple more things into the heart chakra series after I finish this level, before I go into the throat. Because like I said, I'm going to go into music for my throat chakra here very soon. But definitely need to get those paintings done for my heart chakra, because that's where I do a lot of notes and stuff for my book. Is writing down the different affirmations, the automatic writing I do for the heart chakra, for each chakra. It's where I take in how I process it. And that'll be part of my classes too, eventually. I'm not going to be setting up my classes until after I get to Arizona, because I want to make sure that I am 100% on the road, not coming back and forth, and just continuing my journey forward. And it's going to be very difficult come holidays to not come back to Miami, but hopefully I'll be established enough that I'll be able to fly my son out to visit me for the holidays, and my mom, and we'll see how all that plays out. So I know I said it was going to be a compilation of things, but I wasn't just going to be discussing my meditation reflection, because I haven't done a video in a while, so I wanted to catch y'all up. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe down below. This is Divine, and I love you, and I love me, and you love you, and I'll take care of me, and you take care of you, and we'll be good. You have an amazing grand rising, you beautiful souls. It is a bright sunny day out there. Enjoy it. I am going to the pool.